let's see what's going on in our chat room. So, GK Jeter, when exercising, he wants to know, do you prefer raw vegetables to cooked? I am trying to lose belly fat. Well, Jeter, basically, I recommend that for like steamed broccoli and things like that, that you actually steam that. It doesn't have to be overcooked. When it comes to cooking vegetables, especially green vegetables, one of the things that you want to make sure of is that you don't lose the actual color of it being green. It's like an outside green. It's like a lively looking green. When you go beyond that green and all of a sudden it starts turning kind of a dark green, you're overcooking them and you begin to lose the nutrients that you're actually eating them for. And so if you're trying to lose belly fat, you first of all, let's think about what your vice may be, what your weakness is, which could be triggering or preventing you from losing the belly fat. So for some people, it's a lot of sugar. So I would suggest that you take a look at how you eat. Is it a lot of sugar that you have? Is it eating late at night and then going straight to sleep on it? Or is it eating a whole lot of bready, complex carbohydrate type foods that you really aren't using up? You aren't burning up because you aren't active enough. So you have two choices when it comes to eating. You either decide that, hey, I'm going to keep eating this way, and you're really not going to see the results that you're looking for if you are overdoing it with certain foods. And then again, you could say, you know what, I'm getting ready to just increase my activity level to the utmost, and as a result, you'll begin to balance it out. So it's got to be one or the other, or both. How many pounds should the ball be? The ball could be however many pounds that you want it to be. Some people have used a 15 pound ball, some people use a 10-pound ball. But if you're just beginning, I recommend that you use a ball that's fairly light but somewhat challenging in weight. So in other words, you could use a 5-pound ball, or you can then go up to a 10-pound ball. But I recommend don't start off, as I said in one of my shows, as if you're a superhero. Be very realistic with what you have the ability to do, but don't be afraid to challenge yourself when it's time to move on to something bigger and better. Okay, I have a belly. Not beer, maybe stress. Are the ab workouts going to help? Okay, Danielle, here's the real thing, all right? Let's be real. Exercises are great. They condition your heart. They do help. But let's be real. If you don't pay attention to how you eat, which is majority of the time the downfall to most of the people who are trying to experience some positive results, you're not going to get anything. It's like an equation. Eating, exercise equals healthy. And so you can't really do one without the other, or I recommend that you don't. There are some people who are like, look, I'm going to keep eating this way and nobody's going to stop me. Well, you know what? That's up to you. I'd prefer for them to continue to exercise and then they just eat the way that they want to, because it's better balance as opposed to just not doing anything at all. So if you have belly fat, more than likely, I would recommend to you that you would pay close attention to your eating. A lot of us will jump into exercising and enjoy ourselves, and we continue to look the same over years when we're trying to get something different. And as the saying goes, if you put the same thing in, you're going to get the same thing out. So let's try to look at doing something different. Okay, Tomalisa, hello T, how are you? Demaro says, I'm going to steal that ab exercise you just did. Baby, steal it all day long and let me know how it works out for you, because it's a great exercise, but you want to do more than just that one. So use some of the other exercises that I suggested. Also, what I'll do is I'll put like different exercise names up on my blog, but just for those of you who don't know, I have clients that I train virtually. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're looking for someone that's going to help coach you through and get you to the next level, sometimes, we all need something different in order for us to get on the right track. We stay on the same track we're on because we just don't know. When you want to know how to lay bricks, you go to a bricklayer. So that's the same goes for exercise. If you want to know how to do things properly, you just can't figure it out, even looking at all the information on the internet and that you actually have access to. Give me a call. You guys have my email, but for those of you who don't, you can also go to my blog at blog.mariab.com, Or send me an email and just, privately let me know what's going on to you at lifestyles@mariab.com. And that's lifestyles with an S. And those of you who know me, I'm also on Facebook. If you aren't my friend, I'm under Maria Barnes. But what I'll do is I'll put you under the group for Maria B. And I'll give you as much information as possible because that's what I'm here for.